Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 96773336. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 4th of January. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. So first we'll do some revision part friends and then we'll proceed to today's current affairs. First is Kaustav Chatterjee. Kaustav Chatterjee is 19 years of age. He is from Kolkata, West Bengal, and he became the 10th Grandmaster from West Bengal. Alright, highly important. Also, he is 10th Grandmaster from West Bengal as well as the 78th Grandmaster from India. Alright, I repeat, Kaustav Chatterjee. He is 19 years of age. He is from Kolkata, West Bengal. He is the 10th Grandmaster from Kolkata, from West Bengal and 78th Grandmaster from India. Also, he became the 78th Grandmaster in MPL 59th National Senior Chess Championship. During this 59th National Senior Chess Championship, Kaustav Chatterjee became the 78th Grandmaster of India. Next, Fight World Rapid and Blitz Championship 2022. Remember, Koneru Humpy has won the India's first silver medal. So, Koneru Humpy, she won which medal? She won silver medal during the Fight World Rapid and Blitz Championship. Alright, and at the World Blitz Championship, she won the silver medal. She is related to which sports? She is related to chess. If you are talking about fight, where is the headquarter? Lausanne, Switzerland. Who became the deputy president of fight? He will be Vishwanath Anand and he became the first Grandmaster of India in 1988. Next is which country has recently joined the Eurozone, or which country has given up their own currency to join the Euro? It is your Croatia. Alright, Croatia has joined the Schengen zone and switches to Euro. They have given their own currency, that is Kuno, and now they will be part of, or you will be using Euro. Next is a very famous Brazilian football legend. Pele has recently passed away. Question can be asked, Pele is related to which sport? He is related to football. He was from which country? He was from Brazil. How many times did he won the FIFA World Cup? He won the FIFA World Cup 3 times. Alright. And you can see him in the picture. He recently passed away. He was also known by the name the King of Football. Next is your Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force has recently successfully test fired the extended range. They have test fired the extended range of BrahMos missile, and we know BrahMos is a joint venture between India and Russia. The first country to buy BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles from India was Philippines. Now, question can be asked that from which aircraft was this extended range version of BrahMos missile tested? So it was tested using the Sukhoi 30 MKI. Alright, then next thing you need to remember, what is the range of this BrahMos missile? Approximately 450 kilometers, and it can travel at a speed of 2.8 Mach, that is almost 3 times the speed of sound. Also, this missile was tested on a ship that was in Bay of Bengal. Next, Chief Justice of India inaugurated the digitization hubs in the 10 districts of Odisha. In Odisha only, first Olympic Values Education Program MoBus service is also here, and first tribal health observatory to record the health records of tribal people was set up here. Then Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister has inaugurated the statue of Mahakavi Subramaniam Bhartiar in Varanasi. And who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? M.K. Stalin. Next is 8th India International Science Festival. Where will this be held? This will be held in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh in the month of January 2023. Then Bharti Praveen Power has inaugurated the National Maternal Health Workshop. Finland and India, they have signed a joint declaration on the migration and mobility. GI tag, that is your geographical indication tag, sought for Bepur Uru. Also, Gamocha of Assam recently got the GI tag. Mithilia Makhana of Bihar got the GI tag. Saffron of Jammu and Kashmir got the GI tag. Next, Narendra Tomar chaired the 32nd meeting of Board of Directors of National Horticulture Board. India gets Rafale's 36th and last aircraft from France. Next, recently a report was released by Comptroller and Auditor General of India, and it stated the botanical gardens that were set up to conserve the threatened plants, even after spending 48 crore rupees on them, those botanical gardens failed to conserve all those threatened plants. So these botanical gardens, on which around 48 to 49 crore rupees were spent in order to conserve threatened plants, have failed. Next is your 10th edition of the Northeast Festival that started in Delhi. So first thing you need to remember that it is the 10th edition of the festival. What it is the Northeast Festival. Then third thing you need to remember that where was this held? This was held in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. And fourth thing, what was the location? Where was this held? This was held in New Delhi. So these are all the things that you need to remember. And the reason why this was observed festival is in order to promote the culture and tourism in Northeast India. That is the reason this Northeast Festival was celebrated. And this was the 10th edition of this festival. Next we will be talking about Shane Warne. Shane was a very famous cricketer. He recently passed away. Recently, the Australian Cricket Board has renamed the Test Player of the Year award in the name of Shane Warne to honor him, and the award will now be known as Shane Warne Test Player of the Year award. Alright. Now the question can be asked that this Shane Warne is related to which sport? He is related to cricket. And he was from which country? He used to play for which country? Australia. Next we are talking about Garuda Aerospace. Who is the brand ambassador of Garuda Aerospace? Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Recently, Garuda Aerospace became the first drone company to get the DGCS double certification for Kisan drones. I repeat, recently Garuda Aerospace became the first drone company to get the DGCA's double certification for these Kisan drones. These Kisan drones can be used in the agriculture field that will reduce the dependency on the petrol or diesel based equipments. All right, this will be able to easily spray insecticides, pesticides, fertilizers, or even help us to irrigate the field. Highly important. So that's all for the day for revision. Now move to the current affairs of the day. First is MHA, that is your Ministry of Home Affairs, has constituted a 17-member committee. This is a high powered committee, that is your 17-member high powered committee. This will be discussing various measures to protect Ladakh's unique culture, language, and employment. I repeat, this 17-member committee that was formed, that was a high powered committee, was formed that will be discussing various measures that how can we protect, save, all right, and even promote the Ladakh's culture, language, and employment there. Highly important. This particular high powered committee that will was of 17 members was chaired by Minister of State Nityanand Rai. Highly important. All right. So what will be the various responsibilities if we talk about of particular this 17-member committee? It will be to discuss the protections to culture, language, considering the geographical indication and strategic importance of Ladakh. It will discuss protections to the land, employment for the people, inclusive development, employment generation, and measures related to the empowerment of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Councils of Leh and Kargil. Now, what this is protection required? This development follows the month of protest in Ladakh over the protection of the rights of Ladakhi people after the revocation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir in August 2019. All right. So basically, a 17-member committee was formed, that was a high powered committee, and here this will be discussing various measures that how can they protect the people, Ladakhi people's culture, language, and also provide them employment. Next is Government of India has introduced a national geospatial policy. I repeat, recently Ministry of Science and Technology has introduced or announced a national geospatial policy. This geospatial policy, what is the basic reason why this was launched is because this national geospatial policy, this national geospatial policy for 2022 is a citizen focused policy that aims in strengthening the geospatial sector to support the national development, economic development, also growing information economy. The Government of India proposes to establish a IDIF. What is this IDIF? Integrated Data and Information Framework, under which a geospatial knowledge infrastructure will be developed by 2030. This policy also calls for the establishment of a national apex body, that is the Geospatial Data Promotion and Data Development Committee. Here, Government of India has now defined a 13-year guideline for the growth of India's geospatial data industry, including creation of national framework for using geospatial data to improve the citizen services and other initiatives. So coming back, which ministry introduced this national geospatial policy? It was launched by the Ministry of Science and Technology, and under this the Government of India is planning to establish a IDIF, that is your Integrated Data and Information Framework, under GKI, that is your under Geospatial Knowledge Infrastructure, and they are planning to develop this by the year 2030. Next is National Commission for Indian Systems of Medicine, that is NCISM, and the Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences have launched a SMART program. What is the SMART program? That is Scope for Mainstreaming Ayurveda Research in Teaching Professionals program. I repeat, National Commission for Indian Systems of Medicine along with Central Council
for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. They together have launched a smart program that is scope for mainstreaming Ayurveda research in teaching professional. The program here is to identify, support, and promote various innovative researches in priority healthcare sectors like orthopaedics, then iron deficiency anemia, chronic bronchitis, like all right, arthritis, obesity, diabetes. All these here will be covered under this particular program. All right. So coming back, it was your National Commission for Indian System of Medicines and Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences that have launched this smart system, and the full form of this smart system will be Scope for Mainstreaming Ayurveda Research in Teaching Professionals. Next is Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation has announced that the East-West Metro Corridor project that will be the India's first underwater metro services in Kolkata, and it will be completed by December 2023. I repeat, Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation has announced that the East-West Metro corridor project. This will be the India's first underwater. This term is important. First underwater metro service in India in Kolkata will be completed by December 2023. Now the question can be asked that where will be the India's first underwater metro service? It will be in Kolkata, West Bengal. All right, highly important. This will be around 16.6 kilometer long corridor. All right, and this will be running through the Hooghly river. Another the question can be asked is that India's first underwater metro service will be under which river, or it will be passing through which river? It will be through Hooghly river. All right. Also, if we are developing this metro underwater, then the amount of money that will be spent will be more, and here 120 crore rupees per kilometer is being spent to make this project, and the total estimated cost of this particular project is around 8,575 crore rupees. All right, and it is India's first underwater metro service that is in Kolkata, West Bengal, and if the state is asked, West Bengal. Next is HDFC has partnered with Microsoft as a part of its digital transformation journey. I repeat, it was your HDFC Bank that has partnered with Microsoft for the next phase of their digital transformation journey. All right, here they have unlocked various business value by transforming the application portfolio, maintaining the data landscape, and securing the enterprise with Microsoft Cloud. Here, HDFC Bank, as a part of its future ready strategy, is developing in house IPs and also partnering with several companies, including fintech, to co create technology IPs. So, coming back, remember, in order to be a or in order for a transformation journey, that is your digital transformation journey, in order to be a part of it and in order to ride this transformation journey, HDFC Bank has partnered with Microsoft. Next, if we are talking about Microsoft, who is the president? Anant Maheshwari. India country manager will be Ashutosh Gupta. Where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi. When was this Microsoft established? It was in 1990. Next, India Accelerator has partnered with ICICI Bank and Infosys Finacle to foster the startup ecosystem. I repeat, Indian Accelerator, a seed storage accelerator program, has announced I3 Launchpad. This was developed in partnership with ICICI Bank and Infosys Finacle, which is a part of Edge Verve system, that is a wholly owned product subsidiary of Infosys. This I3 Launchpad program that fosters and co-innovate with India's startup ecosystem. The main objective here is to support a network of entrepreneurs on a quest to develop brands with global impact. All right, The I3 Launchpad program accepts startups from all the sectors of the economy. This will admit two cohorts annually with a target of 12 to 18 startups in each cohort. The first cohort will concentrate on the fintechs, that is your finance and technology, enterprise tech, software as a service, that is your SaaS, then property technology, wealth technology, insurance technology, and so on. All right. If we talk about Indian Accelerator, who is the founder and MD here? Ashish Bhatia. Where is the headquarter? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. And when was this founded? In 2017. So coming back, remember Indian Accelerator, that is a seed storage accelerator program. They launched this I3 Launchpad, and this was developed in partnership with ICICI Bank and Infosys Finacle. And the main reason was to foster the startup ecosystem so that more and more startups can come and we can see a more growth in the sector, in the various sectors such as finance technology, fintech, wealth tech, prop tech, insure tech, and etc. etc. Next is your Niva Bupa Insurance has signed a pact with corporate agency, pact with Sundaram Finance. I repeat, Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company, that was earlier known as Max Bupa Health Insurance Company, and us, that is a standalone health insurer. They have recently signed a corporate agency agreement with Sundaram Finance Limited, a diversified finance service group. What this pact is basically, according to this agreement, Sundaram Finance will provide a limited selection of Niva Bupa's indemnity plans to an increasing range of its current and former clients. As a part of this agreement, Sundaram Finance will reach out to clients using its network of more than 640 locations across India. Next is your Bandhan Bank. Bandhan Bank has launched Jahan Bandhan Wahan Trust campaign. I repeat, Jahan Bandhan Wahan Trust campaign was recently launched by Bandhan Bank, and this campaign was featuring whom? This campaign was featuring Saurav Ganguly. All right, highly important. Jahan Bandhan Wahan Trust, that is, campaign was conceived. All right, and this bank, this particular campaign, Jahan Bandhan Wahan Trust, as the name Bandhan is there, remember it is of Bandhan Bank, and this particular campaign features Saurav Ganguly. Next we will be talking some about economy. India's external debt at $610 billion in the second quarter of fiscal year 23 declines by $2.3 billion. All right, highly important. As per the figures that was released by Ministry of Finance recently, India's external debt stood at around $610.5 billion in the second quarter. That is from second quarter is from your July to September month. All right, showcasing a decrease of around $2.3 billion from the last end to June in the first quarter, that is from April to June. All right, highly important. Also, the valuation gains were of around $10.6 billion. Excluding the valuation effect, the increase in the external debt would have been around $8.3 billion instead of decreasing of $2.3 billion at the end of the second quarter over the end of first quarter. Also, all right. So remember, the India's external debt for the second quarter stood at $610 billion. That was $2.3 billion less than the first quarter of the 2023 fiscal year. Next is Granules India has partnered with Greenco Zero C for green molecule solutions. I repeat, Granule India Limited has entered into a strategic partnership with Greenco Group, that is backed by GIC Holdings Limited of Abu Dhabi Investment Authority and Japan's Oryx Corporation. And the reason of this strategic partnership was to collaborate for green molecule solutions. I repeat, this particular strategic partnership between Granules India and Greenco Zero was for green molecule solutions. Both shall develop and promote built-in green pharmaceutical zones with a primary collaboration in Kakinada, Andhra Pradesh, mentioned in a regulatory submission from the granules. Under this partnership, Greenco Zorxi will provide carbon-free power and allow green hydrogen with varied chemical derivatives. All right, highly important. Mark this. Next is BCCI has released the name of the India's best player of 2022 in all the three formats, that is your ODI, Test and T20. I repeat, on 31st of December, BCCI, that is your board of control for cricket in India, released the name of the players who were the best performers of the team India across all the three formats. Here you can see in Test, Rishabh Pant, wicket keeper and batsman. Jasprit Bumrah was the best bowler. In ODI, that is One Day International, Mohammad Siraj is the best bowler and Surya Kumar Yadav is the best batter. And in T20, Bhuvneshwar Kumar was the best bowler. Alright. Next we talk about appointments. Canara Bank Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer LV Prabhakar has recently retired. I repeat, as you can see him in the back, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Canara Bank, that is LV Prabhakar, has recently retired from his service. Alright, and this is due to the age of superannuation. LV Prabhakar has over 34 years of banking experience. Before joining Canara Bank, he was the executive director of Punjab National Bank. Alright, and also remember, he is a member, that is the vice president of the governing council of the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance and National Institute of Banking Management. Coming back to Canara Bank, if we talk about it, who is the non-executive chairperson here? Vijay Srirangan. Where is the headquarter of Canara Bank? It is in Bangalore, Karnataka. And when was this established? It was in 1906 that this bank was established. Next is Bharatpayee CEO Suhail Samir has stepped down and CFO Nalin Negi has been appointed as the interim chief executive officer. This was in news recently that the chief executive officer of Bharatpayee, that is a fintech startup of India, Suhail Samir, has recently stepped down or resigned from the position of CEO. And remember, the chief financial officer Nalin Negi will be the interim chief executive officer of Bharatpayee till another chief executive is appointed. Alright, highly important. Next is BSc. BSc has recently appointed Sundraraman Ramamurthy as the managing director and chief executive officer. I repeat, industry expert Sundraraman Ramamurthy has been appointed as the managing director and chief executive officer of BSc with effect from 4th of January for a period of 5 years. Now this period is important. Remember, question will be asked that BSc appointed Sundraraman Ramamurthy as the managing director and chief executive officer for how long? What will be the time period for him to be at this post? He will be here for 5 years. Alright, he will be replacing whom? He will replace Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Next is Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud has launched ESCR project for digital version of the judgment reported in Supreme Court. I repeat, recently the 50th Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud has recently launched the Electronic Supreme Court Reports, that is your ESCR. I repeat, Electronic Supreme Court Reports were recently released, and it was released to provide free access to about 34,000 judgments of the Supreme Court to lawyers, law students and common public. Very important initiative, so you have to remember this. Alright, this project is an initiative to provide the digital version of the Supreme Court's judgment in a manner as they are reported in the official law report, that is your Supreme Court reports. This project has been launched as a tribute to the nation in a new year. Alright, highly important, so mark this. Also remember here as of now the judgments are up to 1st of January 2022. Before that all those judgments that have been passed have been provided here, and almost around 34,000 judgments have been provided electronically. And this project is basically a step towards the objective of digitization of the Indian judiciary and to bring in a positive change for the benefit of all the stakeholders of justice. Next, Guganyan Mission. We remember Guganyan Mission is the mission of ISRO. So recently, India's first Atmanirbhar human space flight is to be launched by the year 2024, and this will be under Gagan Mission. Alright. Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is our Union Minister for Science and Technology, announced that ISRO is ready to launch India's first Atmanirbhar human flight Gaganyaan by the end of 2024. There will be two preliminary launches in 2024. The first will be unmanned, and the second launch, the robot will be there as a human replica, and on the third, humans will be sent into the space. If the two tests completed successfully, in the first two tests are completed successfully, then in the third test or in the third launch, humans will be sent into space, and the name is Gaganyaan Mission. Next is your World Boxing Council. It has created a transgender category. I repeat, World Boxing Council will be creating a transgender category. The World Boxing Council, that is the one of the four governing bodies of boxing, will introduce a transgender category from 2023 onwards to ensure safety and inclusion. Remember, previously WBC has banned the trans-identified males from competing against women, or women to men or man to man. Transgender change will not be allowed to fight in different gender by birth. But now a different category of transgender will be made, where transgenders will be allowed to compete with each other. Next, Shashi Tharoor has authored a new book, that is Ambedkar A Life. I repeat, Ambedkar A Life, that is the biography of Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar ji, has recently been authored by whom? Shashi Tharoor. Alright, highly important. This book will be published by LF Book Company and promoted by the Rupa Publications India. Next is Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated Siom Bridge in Arunachal Pradesh and dedicated around 28 BRO infrastructure projects worth 724 crore rupees. I repeat, Rajnath Singh has inaugurated Siom Bridge in Arunachal Pradesh, and he also dedicated around 28 BRO projects to Arunachal Pradesh that will be worth 724 crore rupees. Alright, highly important. If we are talking about BRO, can you tell me who is the Lieutenant General here, or who Director General of BRO? He will be Lieutenant General Rajiv Chaudhary. When was this BRO established? In 1960. And where is the headquarter of BRO? It is in New Delhi. Next is UP government has signed a memorandum of understanding worth 18,590 crore rupees with 6 UAE based companies. This is a very huge amount of contract that was signed with 6 UAE companies, and remember, this was based ahead of the UP Global Investor Summit, that is your UPGI as for 2023. That is Uttar Pradesh Global Investor Summit 2023. This will be held in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, and it will be in the month of February 2023. So coming back, remember, Uttar Pradesh has signed, or the government of Uttar Pradesh has signed a memorandum of first understanding worth 18,590 crore rupees with 6 UAE based companies. Alright, here out of these 6 UAE based companies, UP government have signed MOUs totaling 18,590 crore rupees, and with the amount of this contract, or with the amount of this MOU, remember, almost 20,000 new job opportunities will be coming into the market. Here, these projects will consist of renewable energy, logistic park sector, alright, digitization, and many other projects will be coming up with the help of this UP's Global Investment Summit. If we talk about UAE, what is the capital city? Abu Dhabi. And what is the currency that they use? That is dirham. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. MHA has constituted a high power committee to protect Ladakhis culture, language, and employment. Government of India has introduced National Geospatial Policy for 2022. NCISM and CCRAS has launched a smart program to boost the research and development in Ayurveda sector. KMRC, that is India's first underwater metro service, will be launched in Kolkata, West Bengal, and it will be launched by December 2023, and it will be almost 16 km long. SBI, HDFC, and ICICI Bank in the RBI 2022 list of the domestic systematically important banks. HDFC Bank has partnered with Microsoft as a part of its digital transformation journey. India Accelerator partners with ICICI Bank and Infosys Finacle to foster the startup ecosystem. Niva Bupa Insurance has signed a corporate agency pact with Sundaram Finance. Next, Bandhan Bank has launched Jahan Bandhan Wahan Trust campaign featuring Saurav Ganguly. India's external debt at $610 billion in the second quarter of fiscal year 23, that has declined by $2.3 billion from the first quarter of 2023. Granules or fiscal year 23. Granules India has partnered with Granco 0C for green molecule solutions. BCCI has released the names of the India's best player of 2022 in the all the three formats. Canara Bank MD and CEO LV Prabhakar has retired. Bharatpayee CEO Suhail Samir has stepped down and CFO Nalin Negi appointed the interim CEO. BSE appointed Sundararaman Ramamurthy as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud has launched eSCR project for digital versions of judgment reported in SC, that is your Supreme Court. And this is a step towards digitization basically. Guganyan, that will be India's first Atmanirbhar human space flight that will be launched by 2024. World Boxing Council to create transgender category. Siddheshwar Swami Shirji has recently passed away and he was from Karnataka. Shashi Tharoor's latest book, Ambedkar A Life, has been announced. This Ambedkar and Life, it is an autobiography and it has been authored by Shashi Tharoor. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated Siom Bridge in Arunachal Pradesh and dedicated another 28 BRO infrastructure projects worth 724 crore rupees. UP government has signed MOU worth 18,590 crore rupees with 6 UAE based companies. Alright, so that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework. First, what is the target of number of Ayushman Bharat health and wellness cultures under the Ayushman Bharat? Third, which institution released the statistical tables relating to the banks in India? Third, Zuari Bridge, the second largest cable stayed bridge in India, is located in which state or union territory? Fourth, which state organizes the world's largest open-air theatre Dhanu Yatra Festival? Fifth, which country has taken over the presidency of the Council of the European Union for the first 6 months of 2023? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is comment below and let us know what are your views on such sessions. If you want us to continue with such session, then comment below and let us know. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.